Today I wanted to share with you guys how I got into modeling. So my story is a little bit different. I feel like every model that I come in contact with or that I work with here in LA, their story is always, oh, like I got scouted when I was walking down the street, or I got scouted when I was in the mall with my mom. Being scouted in random places by agencies, but my story is like not like that at all. So I've had this friend named Katya since I was like 3 or 4 years old, and me and Katya would hang out like every day after school. She went to elementary school and middle school and like a little bit of high school with me because she moved to a different school, but in high school we would hang out with each other at like almost every day after school. One day Katya came over to my mom's house because I was still living at my mom's at the time, and she like bursted through the door of my room. It looked like she just discovered like some crazy shit, and she was like, Franny. Franny was the name that I went by pretty much my entire life. Like all of my friends and family know me by Franny. So she comes in my room and she's like, Franny, I just discovered like this crazy website, like I have to show you. And I was like, dude, like what is it? Like just, I don't know, like show me. She was like, I've been on this website. I found this website last night and I've literally been on it since then and I have to show you. And she was like pulling out her phone and she was like typing up this website. So I was like kind of like trying to figure out like what she was about to show me. So she was scrolling through her phone showing me this website that she found apparently the night before. And it was this website where photographers and models would link up, and if you were a model you would be able to find all the photographers in your area within like a 50-mile radius, and you could it was like a networking site. And if you don't know what I'm talking about already, the website is called Model Mayhem, and basically yes, it is a platform where models and photographers link up, and you could see all the photographers in your area and vice versa, all the models in your area. And if you see a model or a photographer that you like, basically you can send them an email or send them a direct message, or like DMs before they were even DMs, but you could send them like a direct message, you could leave a comment on their wall. It was basically like the MySpace of like photographers and models and like the modeling industry. So she was like, I just took pictures of myself off of my phone, my iPhone, and I just uploaded them to the site, and all these photographers are saying like they want to take my picture. And I was thinking, well, I was doing photography and I was taking photography in high school at the time, and I was thinking like it could be helpful. And I basically was just like looking through the site, I was looking at her profile, and I was looking at all the people that were telling her that they wanted to use her as their model or their muse, and like photographers were saying like, oh, like I would love to take your picture, I would love to set up a shoot with you. They were even using terms like TFP, trade, test, like terms that I had yet to know like at all. And I was just looking at her profile of like all these photographers just like hopping on her profile, and I was just like mind boggled, because for me it was like, okay, one, modeling was something that I like had never thought about like in my entire life, like swear on my mother's life, like modeling was just like not in my realm, because modeling I just thought was like Milan or, you know, Japan or New York or LA. I didn't know it was Danville, California. I just thought that the modeling industry was like so far away from me that it was just like not in my scope of living. And I was never like, I never dreamt of becoming a model. Like I never watched like Victoria's Secret runways, or like I didn't know anybody around me that was a model. And then I also didn't know any models, period, like in general. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell you like who Naomi Campbell was, Giselle. I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about the modeling industry at that point, because I literally like I was so far away from it. I could have signed up as a photographer, but for some reason, I have no idea what got into me, but for some reason, I decided to sign myself up as a model. like out of the blue. Like I honestly have no idea like what possessed me to sign up as a model. When I was taking photography in high school, I was really into film photography. I knew how to develop my own film. I knew how to process it, how to do it myself. And who knows, like what if I signed up as a photographer? Like my life would have been so different like today. It's just crazy to think about. So I signed up as a model. So when I signed up for Model Mayhem, like I had no idea what I was doing. And I remember when Katya showed me this website, I was like, okay, well, I have to get photos. So we put a bed sheet up on my wall, like the side of the wall, and she took my camera that I had from doing photography in high school, and she was taking pictures of me, I was taking pictures of her, and we were trying to get like a little tiny portfolio together of like all these like basic photos. And I put them on the website, and all of a sudden it was like one after another after another. I just remember getting comment after comment saying like from photographers like, oh, like where are you based? Like I want to shoot with you. Would you want to do a test? Like would you want to collaborate? You know, all this like crazy shit that I've like never experienced in my life. It makes you feel like, for me, it was just so fulfilling and it was so fun. It didn't even feel like I was working, when really I was putting in so many hours of work every single day to do this. I feel like the reason why modeling changed my life forever is because, look, like I've played every sport you could ever imagine. I swam for 6 years, I horseback rode for 4 years, I played volleyball, basketball, soccer, and I used to do illustrations. I liked to draw when I was younger. I used to paint. I used to do painting with, you know, spray paint and stuff like that. And everything that I would do, I would just drop like out of the blue. Like after like 6 months to a year, I would be really good at something and I would just like drop it. And I don't know why it was such a thing when I was younger. I think it was just like I was scared of my own potential. And I didn't really believe in myself, and I didn't believe that I could do what I wanted to do. So I kind of just gave up on things like really easily. And when things got hard, or when things were more challenging as, you know, time progressed, I would just quit. And modeling was so life-changing because it was like the first couple of shoots that I had, I got to work with, I felt like my people, like people that, you know, I feel like I was meant to meet, people that I was meant to create with, and we were just creating things that were so magical, so beautiful, that made me happy, that, you know, made other people happy, that inspired the team that I was working with. And I met all these really amazing creative people, and it was just like the collaboration process that I wasn't ever accustomed to or used to, that I was hooked. I was literally hooked. So I hope you guys enjoyed that story. It's really near and dear to my heart, and I've been meaning to share it with you guys for a while now. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments what other videos you would like to see me record next. Okay, so I have to add one more thing. So this shirt, Street People Love, Homeless Lives Matter. I love this top. My friend designed it, so I've been wearing it like all the time. My friend Misha, shout out to Misha, love you so much. So when you buy this shirt, 100% of the proceeds goes towards compassion-based projects to feed, house, and to raise public awareness about homeless in the Los Angeles County. I'll put a link down below in the description in case you wanted to snag this shirt. All the proceeds go to helping the homeless in the Los Angeles County, and it would just mean a lot to me for you guys to support my friend who designed this and is going out and doing some amazing work. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.